2023 so far has been amazing. It's been really good to just be back. Well, not be back, just to be racing again and in the World Series. I think this is what I love to do and what I've been working towards. So yeah, it's really good to be here and looking forward to racing again in Paris. Cagliari and Abu Dhabi were both really good races for me. I was really proud of, particularly of Cagliari, that I was able to put together what I felt like was a really good swim bike run, even though it didn't start in the best way. And then Hamburg as well was just really good to experience a new format and to race in that environment with that company. I think is always good, and it came down to such fine margins, which I think is what I love about this sport. Is it can go your way one day, can go the other way the next day, and I think that's a brilliant thing, and has definitely kept me motivated and looking for those fine margins as well. I mean, it's been really cool to come here and I think fundamentally experience what hopefully it will be like next year to be here. And I think for me, I definitely benefit from kind of having a familiarity to what I'm doing and having experienced something before. So for me to be able to come here with really good company and really to be able to train with such brilliant athletes and hopefully experience what it's going to be like for next year is only going to hopefully put me in a better place. I've always been a person who's kind of looked forward and never really reflected on what I've done, but I definitely have some learnings from previous races and particularly Tokyo that I do kind of use in I guess preparation for this. I think the one that springs to mind is that I didn't race that well in the Tokyo test event 2 years before the Tokyo Olympic Games, and I think for me that is probably an important reminder that even though I didn't race well there, I was able to learn so much about the course and the environment that I was going to be training into up to the Olympic Games. That actually put me in a really good place on the Olympic Games to deliver a good performance. So I think as much as I'm looking to get the most out of Paris from a performance point of view, I think learning as much as I can about the course is going to be also so critical to next year. I have ridden around the Paris course on a Boris bike once, and it was basically impossible to do. So the fact that we're even able to race around there is just bonkers. So I think there's only going to be one chance for us to do it before the Olympics, and that is in 10 days time. So I think for me it's super important that we're able to learn as much as we can and soak that up. And I think it's going to be just really special to be able to race there as well, because I've grown up watching so many sporting events, particularly the Tour de France, which is on the same roads that we'll be racing on. It's pretty cool. Yeah, super excited. I think it's going to be a bit surreal to actually go from seeing Paris like when I went there for New Year's and seeing it with the streets filled with people and traffic everywhere, to a closed roads and a pontoon and a grandstand and a blue carpet along some of the most iconic sites in Paris. Is going to be amazing, and I think it's going to be a really good opportunity for triathlon to show what it's capable of and what a sport it is.